I didn't ever see my brother come life.
You know, October last year, about 25th, there was this protest that erupted in Enugu state regarding the death of IgboJah, the Ogene musician. It was really terrible. I mean, it was terrible in the sense that when you go into the confines of the police station, it's either one of the two. One, maybe you're going there because you're going to see somebody who's been arrested, so you are seeking protection from the police, or the anti-cult group, because the anti-cult group is actually a subset of the police. But when you go into the police, when you go into that anti-cult environment, hale and hearty, and come out in a body bag, how do you explain that? I still find it difficult to believe the story of the police about what really happened on that day. IgboJah, hale and hearty, an Ogene musician in his prime, with his men, you know, on that day he even died. There were videos of him playing the Ogene for, you know, the executives of the anti-cult group in Enugu. The videos are everywhere. It was so unfortunate. Like, after finishing, they say it's a friendly. I mean, the statement is just. Even the statement doesn't even carry water. I mean, let me even read part of the statement. By the way, his full name is Chike Zemba, but he's popularly known as IgboJah, and that's what he's called. It was like a nickname, Whiskey and the likes. His parlance here in Enugu is called IgboJah because every musician has got a nickname. The police commissioner at the time condemned it, as what they always do. Well, there's practically nothing that happens afterward. But just listen to part of the statement released by the police, the police PRO, DSP Daniel Ndukwe. He urged the public to remain calm, stating that the police are committed to seeing justice served in this case. This incident has sparked widespread grief across Enugu and beyond, with fans and cultural enthusiasts mourning the sudden loss of the celebrated musician, whose unique Ogene sound made him a cherished figure in Igbo music and culture. The statement, there's a part where he wrote in that statement that says he went into the anti-cult headquarters for a friendly visit. Friendly visit, meaning that the people whom he went to see are his friends. People who are the hierarchy, maybe, were his friends. How come? It says accidental discharge. How come the accidental discharge picked only him? The accidental discharge did not discharge to kill the policeman that was having the gun. How were you holding the gun to accidentally discharge? I mean, for you to have a gun, if you have a pistol, if you are in a friendly environment, your pistol should be down. If you're having the longer one, it should be down. So was it that the accidental discharge happened that you were swinging the gun? I don't know. You know, sometimes when people say things and when they release statement, they think that like some of us are fools, or some Nigerians they don't know what they're saying. The police hasn't really told us what happened, although they dismissed the man and of course released the picture of the man, because at that time the people of Enugu youth were really angry. They were going to do something about it. They were threatening to do a lot. So at some point the police had to even disperse the crowd with tear gas and urge them to calm down. Statements were released upon statement, and they were forced to release the name and the picture of the person who accidentally discharged his gun to kill one person. Because he came in a group now. They were like two, and him, I think like five persons, the same, they entered, playing the organist thing. Happy, excited, friendly environment. How are we sure he wasn't assassinated? How are we sure he wasn't invited to be killed? How did you discharge? How did his gun discharge? He did not discharge and shoot everybody. He did not discharge to kill himself that was having the gun. He discharged and killed one. Then you wasted somebody's life. You wasted somebody's life. That life is gone forever. The police dismissed him, but they said they're going to do investigation. He was just buried this last weekend. Like you see, of course, youth turned out en masse. The painful part was, in fact, his brother. What his brother said. In Igbo land, there's this swag that comes with the anger that comes with when you are speaking and say, look, actor has been shot. You know how it is when an actor has been shot in the film. Life must go on, but again, that pain will remain, man. That pain will remain. I'm just imagining, it's my brother in his prime, doing what he knows how to do best. I mean, for somebody like that, do you think he would even be doing that kind of job? A country and a community that has failed him, he decided to, through his talent, through his God's gift, made something for himself, and he's using it to fend for himself. And all of a sudden his life is cut short because somebody decided to accidentally discharge on him alone. The gun did not shoot on anybody, shoot on any other person and court executive who were there, but it was just him that the gun accidentally discharged to. And it's a story that we must all buy. Because at the end of the day, we will never really find out what happened. Because again, do they really want us to find out what happened? What is the extent of that case? I was thinking that at his burial, or maybe somebody in the government of Enugu State, because I understand Enugu State was also very much involved. The governor released a statement condoling the families or that he left behind. Well, that's the best that the governor can do, and most likely pay compensation. I also think that the family should go ahead and sue the anti-cults. I mean, he sue and get heavily, let them pay heavy fine for this life. There's nothing that can really bring back his life. There's nothing that can bring back his life, but let some persons feel the pain. Let's the organization, or maybe the country, feel the pain a little bit. It's nothing really you can do to get him back to life, but it has happened. But then again, the lessons must be learned. The lessons must be learned. I refuse to really understand and believe that story. That story is not complete, and I hope that since they are doing investigation, this investigation shouldn't have even been more than 2 months, 3 months. This has happened since October. He's just been buried. This is what, April. 6 months on. So what is wrong? What's going on with that investigation? What has happened? Why is the police not out with a statement yet about the developments? The last we heard about it is that he was dismissed and he's been kept in custody for some sort of investigation. So what has happened to him? What was the latest with the investigation? The police should be able to tell us the detail of that investigation and how they have been able to take care of that matter. Because when you kill somebody, if it's proven that you killed somebody and you are within your senses, you are going in for it. You're going. The penalty for death is death. It's as simple as that. As far as I'm concerned, that guy was not armed. He was with his gangs that came to play. And then you kill only him, and then you tell us it's accidental discharge. It's unfortunate. Every day we say, oh, police is our friends. Some of the security agencies are our friends. But look at the mess we've made of this particular issue. Imagine what an ordinary musician, an ordinary person resident in Enugu will be thinking. A youth, hale and hearty, playing what you love, walk into an anti-cult headquarters and come out in body bag, and the explanation the police is giving you is that somebody accidentally discharged. It's terrible, really. We can do a lot better, really. We can do a lot better as a nation. We can do a lot better. Well, that's why I can leave it here. Many thanks for watching. Take care.
farewell to him, and to say never again will police or any civil agency do such thing to any Nigerian citizen. Is not good. I want standing for justice for IgboJah. And I use this opportunity to defend the police and it is keep on being a law-abiding citizens.
IgboJah's burial was a celebration of his life, music, and legacy. The outpouring of support from the government, community leaders, family, and fans highlights the impact of his work on Enugu's cultural IgboJah's life was suddenly cut short on October 26, 2024, after an open fire shot during a performance with his team at an event for the Anti-Cult Police Division. His death has brought darkness, pain, and despair, not just to his immediate family, but the entire Ogini community in Enugu and beyond.
Enugu is mourning IgboJah. Not only Nigeria is mourning IgboJah because he's a great mover and also an entertainer.